Hi, this is Joel Persinger. Thank you very much for watching my videos. I really deeply appreciate it. This video is on a site that I got from Optics Planet. They were kind enough to send me this Strikefire II. This is the OPMOD version of the Vortex Strikefire II, and I had not played with one, but I had seen them a lot around the range and guys running them and so on. And so far, everybody's told me they really, really liked them. So Optics Planet was kind enough to send me this one to review, and I've been fiddling with it for about the last 3 or 4 days. And to be honest with you, I kind of like it too. So let's talk about what it is and what it isn't. First of all, if you're not familiar with red dot sights, these are not telescopic sights. They're 1x. There's no magnification in them at all. They're meant for quick target acquisition and for you to be able to shoot your rifle with both eyes open. So you have good situational awareness. You can see, your full view of peripheral vision, and you can pick up targets very quickly by just focusing on the dot and getting that on the target. But it does change our focus. When we're shooting with front and rear sights, we generally line up the sights by focusing on the front sight. The back sight is a little fuzzy, the target is a little fuzzy, but our hard focus is on the front sight. With a red dot sight, our hard focus is on the target. And the red dot we see in our peripheral, kind of in our fuzzy version of our vision. We just want to put the red dot on the target and press the trigger. The other nice thing about it is our eye alignment with the dot doesn't have to be perfect. We can be a little off, right, left, high, low, whatever, as long as we can see the dot somewhere inside the optic and that dot is on the target, then the bullet's going to hit where the dot goes. So it's really quick for target acquisition, and that's why they're used by the military and law enforcement for rifles designed to deal with bad guys. Now for civilians, we have sights like this for a lot of other reasons. We might hunt with them if we're hunting close quarters, and we know we're going to be hunting hogs and we're going to have to go at them really fast, or we're going to have to pick up a rabbit really quick that's moving, or some sort of small game that moves quickly. These are great for that. If we want to use it on our defensive rifle, these are great for that. And I've had lots of people debate, is an AR-15 an assault weapon, or is it a civilian semi-automatic rifle designed for defense? And that's a whole different discussion, but I will tell you, as far as this rifle is concerned, this is my rifle. This rifle is used for defense. It is my defensive rifle. It's not used for offense. It's not an assault rifle. I'm not assaulting anybody. This rifle is designed for defense. And so this sight is designed as a sight that could be used on an AR-15. It comes with a mount that's very suitable for an AR-15, works beautifully on an AR-15, and it's meant for civilian use. So from that standpoint, I found it to be an outstanding sight. Now, I haven't done a drop test on it. I haven't done push-ups on it. I haven't thrown it off the roof. I haven't dropped it on the concrete. I'm not in the abuse equipment torture test business. So I haven't done any of that. What I've done is shot with it a lot on the gun. I've basically run the sight. And what I've found is it's a really good sight. It's a mid-priced red dot with a ton of really good features. For example, I like the fact that it'll turn itself off. I've got other less expensive red dots. They don't do that. The battery just runs out. If you turn it on, you forget to turn it off after 12 hours, the sight will turn itself off to save battery life. I like the long battery life on it. It'll run 6,000 or 7,000 hours at the minimum brightness setting, and obviously the settings are adjustable. If you look at the little controls on the back, you've got an up button and a down button. You use the top button, the up button, to turn the sight on and off. You use the down button to switch between green and red for the color of the dot. And you use the up and down to increase the brightness or intensity of the dot and reduce it depending on what you're dealing with and what you're looking at and how bright the target is. So the controls are super, super simple on this sight. I found dialing it in was really simple too. I like the fact that that the covers have these little screwdriver tops on them basically. If you take the cover off, you can use it as the tool to adjust your windage and elevation, and it adjusts in 1/2 MOA increments. It's click adjustable, so every click is 1/2 MOA, and it makes it pretty simple and easy to adjust. It comes with pop-up covers on the front and the back. Comes with a nice mount that's good and strong and solid. You can co-witness it, which is really nice. I've got these Magpul MOE sights on my rifle, flip them up, and I can co-witness it right through the sight, so if the battery goes down or whatever, I've got backup irons. I don't have to pop the sight off. Now, the one thing I did notice about what came with the sight that I would have preferred is it would have been nice if it had a quick release mount as opposed to the one that's, man, it's on there and you need a tool to take it off. But in general, I find this sight to be a really good mid-range, mid-price range red dot. It's very simple. The controls are really sharp. The dot is really easy to see. Now, this sight was sent to me by Optics Planet, and you can get it at Optics Planet if you want. And I've put some links at the bottom of the video in the description for you to be able to do that. One thing I did do with it, since it has red and green capability, is I wanted to see, you know, what's the difference if I put it on stuff. So as you can see, when we were pointing it at the foliage here, you can see that the red dot pretty much stands out, and the green dot does too. I was a little surprised by that. I thought the green dot would be harder to see. And then when we put it up against a red fence at the back of my property, that's a red colored fence, so I thought maybe the red dot would be difficult to see and the green dot would stand out more. You can judge for yourself which is the case and which you think is better. What I liked about the whole thing was the fact that you have a choice. I prefer, personally, the red dot. But I've met people who prefer the green one, and the fact that that option is there, or that you can change it from one color to the other depending on where you are and the background you're dealing with, I thought was pretty darn positive. And this is a real good quality optic, particularly for the price. I couldn't get over the price of it. Is very, very low for what you get. So I'm very encouraged. It's solid as a rock, and it seems to run really well, and I've shot it quite a bit at this point without any issues at all, and I really like it. And just, you know, just from an old guy, okay, because I'm an old guy, what I'm discovering as I get older is that lining up my iron sights with my aging eyes is becoming more difficult as time goes by. And you know, I used to focus my hard focus on the front sight, and it would be clear, and the rear sight and the target would be a little blurry. But now, at this point, I have to kind of line up the three blurs. Well, optics keep me from having to do that. So if you're a real young person, you'll find out as you get older that your eyes don't work as well as they did when you were young, and more you're going to want things like red dot sights and other types of optics, lasers, and that kind of stuff, which help you get your gun on target and help you continue to shoot well as your eyes become less and less functional. And I'm finding that these red dots are awesome, and I really enjoy shooting with them. It makes shooting more fun. It makes it quicker. Obviously, target acquisition is a lot quicker, and it makes it more effective for me, particularly with a rifle that I would use for defense in some situations. Not in every situation, obviously, but in some situations, if I felt the need to have a defensive rifle, the AR-15 makes a great one, and having an optic on it like this that I can co-witness with my irons and allows me to have quick access as far as sight alignment and get rounds on target quickly, could save my life, could save my wife's life, could save my children's lives. So from that standpoint, it's awesome, and I've really enjoyed shooting it. And like I said, the mount is strong. Everything seems to be really tight and strong on it. The controls are easy. In general, I really like it. In fact, I'm really considering going on Optics Planet and ordering another one so I can get one for my son. They do come in different colors, by the way. I just happen to have the black one because I have a black rifle, but they do come in a tan color, and I think some others as well. I don't know, you'd have to check the website and see. Anyway, if you're interested in purchasing one, you can get them from Optics Planet. I buy stuff from there all the time, and I've had great success with them. They were kind enough when I asked them to send me this to send it to me to review. And if you'd like one, you can click on the links that are in the description below the video, one of which also gives you an opportunity to save 5% on your orders from Optics Planet by using GunGuy5, which is our promo code. Anyway, thank you again very much for watching my videos. I really, really do appreciate it. I appreciate how much you support what we do, and I'm very, very grateful. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. There's a button right up here for you to do that. Obviously, we'll have more equipment videos and gun videos coming up. We got some great ones we've already done. We have more videos coming, and we try to do about 2 a week. So we'll keep you informed on when new videos come out if you'll subscribe. Also, if you're not a member of the National Rifle Association and you like gun videos and you like firearms and you enjoy those kind of things, you ought to be. So I'm going to put a link right here that'll make it easy for you to join the NRA for less than it costs you for a box of ammunition. You can join the NRA for a year, and it'll save you a little money if you click on this link. Just like the Optics Planet thing, we got you a deal. So if you click on this, it'll get you a better deal if you join the NRA. You can save some money. Now, if you happen to have firearms for home defense or you carry a gun because you can in the state that you're in, and God bless you, I hope that becomes available for all law-abiding citizens in the country in every state at some point. And hopefully it will. But if that's you and you've got a gun for home defense or you carry one, you might want to be aware of the fact that if you ever use that gun for self-defense and have to shoot, you're probably going to be sued and you're probably going to be arrested. Even in states where the laws are very gun-friendly and very self-defense friendly, these things are probably going to happen to you there too. And if that's the case, you're going to need some help. Well, I use a service called Second Call Defense. My first call is going to be to 911. My second call is going to be to Second Call Defense because I want to be able to hand that phone to the police officer and have an attorney on the line, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I want to make sure that I've got somebody that's got enough money to wire money to the bail bondsman to bail me out of jail. And Second Call Defense will do that. They'll front that money for that. I want to make sure I've got money to hire an attorney and give them a significant retainer so that attorney wants to work for me and wants to take care of me because they're going to get paid well, and Second Call Defense has money for that. Those are just some of the things that they do, and the price is very, very small for a small monthly fee. So that's why I use them, and that's why I recommend them. As you know, if you watch my YouTube videos, I don't recommend anything on this channel that I don't like. That includes this site, it includes the NRA, and it certainly includes Second Call Defense. So I've got a link here for you to check that out if you'd like. It'll take you to a spot on our website where you can learn more about it, and perhaps it might be a service that would be good for you. In our family, we've elected to use it for us. Anyway, thank you again very much for watching my videos. You have no idea how much my son and I appreciate it. Have a wonderful week and be safe.